What's going on, everyone? We got another video here for you, and we're going to be focusing on Cedar Fair, as you saw in the title, and this is Cedar Fair, what's new in 2022. Cedar Fair, the first thing you think about when you think of Cedar Fair, you think of what park?
Cedar Point.
Cedar Point. So what's Cedar Point what's Cedar Point getting in 2022? Give it to them.
Bunch of useless stuff like a restaurant. I don't like eating. Eating sucks. I'm kidding. I like eating. But we get a restaurant. Yippee!
This is the new restaurant that's going into the old antique cars that was in the back of the park.
I like that antique cars.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I know a lot of people are triggered from this. They're like, oh my God, Cedar Point, put something good in there. And the restaurant isn't taking up the whole space, so there's still the possibility that some of the flat rides from the Wicked Twister area will go back there next season when they get their nice little Gerstlauer in that area.
If they even add another roller coaster.
But Cedar Fair is really pushing the whole, especially at Cedar Point, really pushing the dining experience. They want to really get that feel of the family park, the resort park, and having places to go in and sit down and not just sit at a little table that's filled with spider webs and stuff like that out. And people want to sit down. So I get it. They're not catering to coaster enthusiasts like us and a lot of you guys.
I mean, not anymore.
Not anymore. But that's Cedar Point. But Cedar Fair has 10 other parks across the country. What are they getting? They're all getting good stuff, right?
Yeah, well,
roller coasters. There's going to be lots of new roller coasters. So start naming off the roller coasters.
all right. Tambili.
All right, keep going. Keep going.
Tambili.
Keep going.
Tambili.
Is it pronounced Toombili? Tumbili?
Tambili.
Well, anyway, that's at Great
40.
Adventure or something.
Yeah.
Cedar Fair Great Adventure. That's at King's Dominion. And it's going to be a 4D free spin. And I said it might be Great Adventure and Six Flags because 4D 3 spins are for Six Flags parks, not Cedar Fair parks.
So, what's up with Cedar Fair parks getting clones? SLC Cedar Point 2023.
But what they're also doing is another thing that Cedar Fair has been doing in a lot of their parks. They're going to be doing a new jungle-themed area, Jungle Expedition. That's what it's called at King's Dominion. So that whole area with the new roller coaster is going to be a whole new themed area with some shopping and dining options along with the roller coaster. But that's what they did at Kings Island with the Area 72 with Orion and that. So they're really trying to get the maybe theming up.
I hope so. I love theming.
Dare I say?
I mean, we went to Universal. Universal is one of my favorite parks because it's just so themed. I love theming. So if they do that, then good job, Cedar Fair.
Now the rest of the parks, if you read exactly what they say about what's coming to the rest of their parks, it's basically the whole chain is, oh, we're getting back. Like Cedar Point will be getting back Halloween weekends. We'll be getting back Trick or Treat Fest. We'll be getting back... Yeah, the Fall Fest thing. We'll be getting back Cedar Point Nights. And also, what other parks are going to be getting something back is about a half dozen parks will be getting that Grand
Carnival. Which is a big parade if you don't know what it is. A lot of people show up. Kind of like a Mardi Gras kind of thing, maybe?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Mardi Gras. It's pretty fun.
The parks that are going to be doing that will be Carowinds, Dorney, Valley Fair, Worlds of Fun. Kings Island was doing it in the past, but they're not going to be doing it because what Kings Island is getting this year is a new Giga.
I hope they get a Giga at some point.
But no, they're not getting a Giga. They're getting the 50th celebration, which if it's anything close to what Cedar Point's was last year for their 151st year anniversary, then I would say it's going to be really good because the parade was really good.
Yes.
The celebration on the stage was really good. And we have a video, we have a couple videos on our channel about it. Winterfest will be returning to parks like Carowinds, California's Great America, King's Dominion. Those parks will be getting their normal Winterfest back. This direction that they're going for 2022, it's really tough to say if this is based on COVID, because they had like basically a couple years where they didn't really make any money. So do you think that this is a result of that they're just like, okay, we don't have the money to invest, so what you guys are getting is what you guys have gotten in the past?
So yeah, I do think it is a result from that, because they lost a bunch of money from that. They went 2020 almost not half the season, but a good chunk of the season they weren't open, and not many people showed up when they were open. So yeah, I definitely think that they are limited on money, and that's the reason why not really getting any coasters. And the coasters that we are getting is a clone.
The fact that I think it's part that, I agree that it's part that, and I also think that it's part the fact that they're kind of leaning towards that family environment.
Yeah.
With the parades and the food options, when your whole family shows up and you can watch a parade and then go in a sit-down restaurant and eat and get out of the heat, and just the whole thing that you expect at more of a resort park like a Disney or Universal. And
yeah.
And that's what Cedar Point is trying to turn into. And obviously, they're not trying to turn Worlds of Fun or Kings Island into resort parks. But what they are trying to do is give that family
yes.
atmosphere.
They don't have to be full on like Disney or even Universal. Just have all that theming. It's not going to be full on, but definitely try and have the theming and restaurants and just that whole good atmosphere. So
atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's a good word. That's what Cedar Fair is going for. This year, I think that word sums it up. I think we'll get out of this video now because we've pretty much given you all the information we can give you. But atmosphere, I think, kind of wraps it all up and says what they're looking for. Because when you go to a Six Flags park and you're standing next to a big M&M's billboard, it's not pretty. It's not the greatest atmosphere. And Cedar Fair is really going for that atmosphere. They want you to really feel like you're at an amusement park and even now a theme park.
Yes.
In a way. So we'll see how that goes. It's not good for coaster enthusiasts, but we have to remember that we're just a teeny tiny portion of who goes to Cedar Point.
It's good for me, though, because I like having both. And I think Universal has... I mean, they have a few roller coasters. They got Velocicoaster. When you got Velocicoaster and a bunch of themed rides and all sorts of stuff, that's a A++.
Yeah, so... But will Cedar Point start theming their existing rides? Will Millennium Force get theming?
No,
of course not. No. That was stupid.
No.
But anyway, as long as you don't hate us now or hate me for saying something so stupid like Millennium Force getting theming, then if you don't hate me and if you haven't turned off the video yet, then go ahead and sub. Go ahead and like.
Subs.
Go ahead and comment. Did we miss something? Are one of the parks getting a new roller coaster? But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I know there's many videos out there that you could watch, and you chose to watch us. So we greatly appreciate that. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
What's this? A post-credit scene saying one very informational thing?
What?
And that is that Top Thrill Dragster isn't closing, people. We got a lot of comments that say Top Thrill Dragster is going to close. It's not going to close. Don't worry, it just closed for this year. Top Thrill Dragster is not going anywhere. So...